Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the final day of week of Nomad Cosmetics. Today's video, I'm going to be using this beauty, which is the Nomad Orient Express. Now, velvety cover, and this is what the inside looks like. I'm going to see if I can cover this a little bit because I don't want to blind you guys. But so this is what the palette looks like. Beautiful. This was on Nomad's, I think they called it the retirement sale. Well, I already had one of the palettes. I didn't have this one, and I didn't have, they had a smaller palette. So I selected this palette and the two smaller palettes. I said, well, I'll keep one for myself, and then I'll have one for a giveaway. Y'all, I didn't even look these I didn't even look these palettes up. I just ordered the big one and then two of the smaller ones because it was such a great deal. I get them in, and I'm looking at them, and I'm going, wait a minute, something ain't right here. The smaller, and I forgot to bring them out to show you guys. I've got them put in my prize box, but it's just a condensed version of this palette. So I'll have two extras. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. And I have held off playing with this palette for quite a while. I wanted this to be the finale of this series that I was doing. So let's prime the eyes, and I'm going to go in and use the Juvia's Place eye primer, which is what I've been using. I do like to take the eye cream once I have it applied and tap it in with the wet sponge. Now this is what I kept the eye primer in, because when I squirted it out, it literally only takes a drop, and you see how far it spreads out a lot. So I just like to push it in a little bit. And then go and set it with either a shadow that is comparable or a setting powder. I have used powder foundation, but I think that I'm going to see if I can set it with this shade right here. So we're going to see. I'm just going to start with a little bit and see if it's going to be too pigmented. I think this will be okay. Yeah, we'll make it okay. All right. It put a little pink hue, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Now, what kind of look am I going to do? I did a blue look using the Whistler Snow Lodge palette. Ooh, that green is beautiful. Oh, it's a shifty shadow. You know I love those. These are 4 of the shades swatched. 4 of the shimmer shades. 5, excuse me. Can't count this morning. So beautiful. But I think I'm going to go in with this multi right here because it is absolutely beautiful. Now, I am going to dip into another palette and kind of work on the crease a little bit, and I'm still going to use some mattes in here, but let me go ahead and get that started, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I used a pink from another palette to, I just used one color out of that palette and went over this shade. So now I'm going to go in with this shade and this shade. And let's see what we come up with. I'm going to use a smaller brush. And you know what? I'm going to use this brush. And I'm going to go into that shade. This is a beautiful palette. I mean, it's just, the color story is beautiful, as well as the packaging. I mean, velvet. Plush velvet too now, not just, you know, a teeny tiny bit. No, you could use this palette as a pillow. That's pretty. I think I am going to go into, this one just a little bit, so the green isn't so harsh. And I'm going to bring it up a little more. I am very new to the Nomad brand, but once I got one, I was hooked. I have yet to be disappointed with them. Okay, now let's try this green. That's a green shimmer. We'll go in first with the matte and see. Okay, now for the shimmers. I'm going to go in with this shimmer first, and then I'm going in with that one towards the front. So let me get my handy dandy shimmer shade brush that I have been really enjoying, and let me grab a brush to do the glitter glue. I have been using the NYX glitter glue, and while I'm not using glitter, per se, I do like to use this. I have found that it really does help keep the shadow in place, or pigment, or whatever you're using. And here you are. And I'm going to wet it. That is a remarkable color. Very, very pretty. And I'm going to do the same to this eye. That's really pretty. I like that. I really do. Take the other side and go in that multi shade. That I'm definitely glad that I put glitter glue down. And I wet my brush. That is an outstanding shade. Let's see if there's something else I want to play with. Let's pop a little bit of this in the center. Let me get a smaller brush and go for this greeny gold. Is how I would categorize it. That certainly gave it a punch. Where the two shades met. But I'm going to go back and blend them a little better with that multi. That's my favorite. Just kind of lightly going over everything at this point with that, what's left on the brush. Pretty, pretty, pretty. For the inner corner, let's go in with this gold. And I'm just going to use the same little brush that I used for the center. Wow. That does come off very gold, but it's okay. All right, let's do a lower lash line. And let's see. Let's go in with this green and then kind of blend it out with that mustard color a little bit. So, grabbing a brush, I'm going to use the same brush that I put the glitter glue on with, and just picking up some green. think I might need a new brush with this part. Now, I'm going to take a fluffier brush right here. It's a Luxie brush, but it's angled, but it's easy to blend. So these are some of my most used type of brush. Got a little bit of pink, green, and yellow going on. I think that yellow really brought out the pink. I'm just taking a little bit of what's left on my brush of that yellow shade and just kind of blending it on top a little bit to tie all of them together. It's not very prominent, but I can see it. But I will add a little more. All right, this is the completed look using the Nomad Orient Express, mainly dipping using this side of the palette. I'm in my mind, I'm already planning out another look. So I mean, they killed it with this. I absolutely love it. I want you guys, if you haven't seen, I mean, see the thickness right here? I mean, it's pillowy soft. Nap on it. Okay, guys, that is it. I just put a little brow stuff in my brows, and they didn't turn out like I wanted them to, but I won't going to fiddle with them because the focus was my eyeballs. And for lips, I used a lip liner out of the Amazon set of lip pencils. For whatever reason, 3 came. 3 boxes came instead of the one that I ordered. So I may have already given one away. Anyway, this is the lip liner that I used, and I'll swatch it because it does not look like this color is what it shows on the pencil, but this is actually the color, and it is nowhere near that color. But, and I just paired with it the KVD. These were, I don't remember what these were called, but this is in Lolita, which is favorite shade. And I just put this on. It's almost like a balm that's full of pigment. It's I'll have to do a comparison because I have the Lolita in this, I have it in the Bullet, and I have it in the liquid lipstick. So I want to compare those. Anyway, as always, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe if you aren't. We have a lot of fun over here on this channel. We don't take things too serious. But, again, leave me a comment. For the comment, leave me a green heart. That way I know you made it to the end. Okay, guys. Remember, be beautiful, be kind, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.